Righty-o. So, just took a quick breather to go grab another beer, you know, take a leak, that kind of, you know, stuff. And we're going to get back into Final Fantasy VII. Not least of which being, we've just got out of seeing, for those of you who might not have caught the earlier stream and they're just coming to slate somehow, Sector 7 has been completely and utterly splatted by the plate from the, you know, we've all seen it before. Reno blew up the pillar, and, well, that's it. Everyone's dead. Great. Classic dramatic arc stuff, you know, hero's lowest point, all that, and let's crack on. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time that you hear this, and it kills me every time. Took them only, what, 10 years of trying, but they finally did it. She's 5,000 years old. We'll be going there eventually, by the way. This is something I love about this particular flashback, is that they pan the camera up to, as a kind of wipe, if you want to call it that, between moments where it's the present day and then when we'll see in a little while the past where Amari's raising Aeris. And there's Jesse and Biggs. Or at least people who might be clones of it, it's not entirely clear. Admittedly, this was like, what, 15 years ago? Can't blame me for thinking that, to be honest. And again, I don't know if you can see that in the stream quality, but Amari's hugging Aeris, like, even, again, they're still taking pains to try and show this stuff despite limitations of this engine, which is always good. God, how unfortunate for Aeris and Ilfana, though, that they ended up in Midgar of all places. Khan would have been fine, but no. That's an example of the wipe I was talking about there. Same location, same background. But off screen they just clear the the current characters out and put in like younger Aeris and younger Elmira there. I mean, look at that for example. How good is that? And that was it. Fucking saying, referring to her like, you know, she's his fucking credit card. He just dropped it on the ground one day. I have to note, by the way, and I really hope this is something they flesh out in the remake, but what we're seeing here is a conversation between two adoptive parents. It's crazy when you notice these little things like that they must have planned for it in some way. And yeah, ironically, Barrett is probably Eris's biggest ally in Midgar because of his philosophy. And what do you think, Tifa? I mean, I've got whiskers all over, as you can tell. Even Barrett has a soft spot. Dummy. Even Marlene knows. Alright. Push it to the limit. Right it on the... Sorry, I'll stop. I know that noise is meant to be Barrett, like, you know, running down the stairs at high speed, but I like to imagine in reality he actually trips and fell. Yeah, please take care of Marlene for a bit longer, and by which we mean the entirety of the rest of the game. It actually makes me sad, like, at least in this game, I can't speak for the remake, I'll not even, like, you know, what happens post the remake when you leave Midgar, that you don't get to really see much of Marlene or Elmira after this point. I know that Marlene, for example, comes up when we reach Coral Town, and also then the Golden Saucer, but I think that's mostly it. Alright, it's time to go storm Shinra headquarters. Turn this on, make my life a little easier to navigate. So we're going to head back to Wall Market then. Take that, killer demon house. That would make an interesting twist on a slasher flick, by the way. You know, like where you go to the cabin in the woods or something like that. But rather than you, like, you know, being caught, or the characters being caught inside of it, the actual cabin chases after them. Just sprouts legs and then, like, oh shit! Yoink. Alright. First things first, let's nip to the weapons shop. Doing some busy work, unfortunately. Selling, buying, selling, all that kind of crap. Alright, that should do for now. In fact, so I remember correctly. Yeah, here we go. Looks like some sick graffiti to me. I have to ask Ogo, sorry, did you remember that line verbatim? Is that burned into your brain? Because that's impressive, I must say. I love this music, by the way. I have also just realised, though, that I don't actually have any batteries, so I need to go back and get them, so... just put the music on pause for a moment, if you would please. Alright, we're all set. I mean, now that you brought up that particular line, though, I just can't help but think to myself that I'd love to see, like, Barrett Vision, where he just looks at it's all, like, anime shiny and gold. No mercy! How do people spray paint on this? Like, that's impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Ain't no Banksy, but to get up there, it's still dangerous. I like that you can see the plate from here, by the way. That's a nice reminder of what you've just been through and have to actually deal with. Good thing it stopped right there. That'd be incredibly awkward if that had happened. Oh, missed it. The key here is to go for the sound cue, actually. There we go. I could go over there and get an icing, but it's not really necessary. Or I can just do this, I suppose. I'll take that. An F is quite valuable. Oh, I can't jump there. It's a far shit. And we're here. It's got the Fox searchlights, everything. Gotta strike a pose before you go in, of course. That is Barrett's, like, wants there. You know, of course he's going to go through the front door. So basically, we've got a choice here. Which of the two films, you know, do we prefer? Do we prefer the Matrix approach, you know, the front lobby guns blazing thing, or do we prefer the Ghostbusters stair climb? Well, because it'll make Barrett's life miserable. Obviously, I'm going to go for the stair climb. It's the stair climbing sequence in Final Fantasy VII. Gotta go up all the stairs, get your cardio in. But you've just got to take a moment to, like, you know, practice your maniacal laugh. And even Tifa's getting on it. No. Clearly someone on the writing staff, either the Japanese or English translators, you know, they obviously were a fan of The Simpsons at least at one point. Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. Alright, elixir. We're going to need that for much later in the game as it happens. Saviors of the planet here, ladies, gentlemen, MBs. You know, just having a spat over stair climbing of all things. I mean, you know, they're destroying the planet, murdering people en masse, committing countless acts, you know, that violate moral and ethical standards the world over. But the one thing we cannot countenance is all these stairs. I tell you, they've gone too far. Now, Tifa, we can't use that kind of language anymore. You know this. By the way, as much as I take the mick out of this, I've probably not been paying enough attention and maybe have missed an item. I got the elixir before, which will be very handy later. But I get the feeling I might miss something else doing this also, so... Meh. Just because I'm snarky doesn't make me right, that's all I'm saying. Whee! We made it. Big round of applause at... Irony being Barrett's ultimate weapon is actually on a set of stairs at the end of the game. Alright, let's rock. Guess that guy felt lazy. Those two like bang, 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 and he's just like, nah, I'll just shoot once, it's fine. I ideally want to get cross-slash before fighting Rufus later. So the more limits I can spend, the sooner I'll get it. Otherwise it would have been a waste just to spend it on that one enemy. Ding! Sleep of the post, as always. Welcome to floor 60. So now starts this little mini game, which I'm hopefully going to try and not fuck up the first time round. But we'll see. So far, so good. Okay, next up. Okay, here we go. First time's the charm, let's do it. Okay, one more. Okay, one more. Oh, I'm a god! I'm a god. Got it. Whew. Fucking nailed it, Gero. I just fucking had it. Alright, and now we're in the cafeteria. We can just put our feet up, enjoy ourselves, you know, the usual. I don't know how they made that sound happen, but hey, you know. What a gentleman. I'm sure it is. Alright, next floor then. Ah, so this floor, man. This is the point where I have to confess, I'm probably going to cheat this next part because I really want the top prize from doing this right, but it's such a ball ache to actually get it otherwise. So if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna I'm gonna get onto actually cheating through this. Mayor Domino, Mr. Pizza Man, no less. Right. So, the mayor's password, you're meant to go through all of these particular rooms and piece them together, but there's actually a guaranteed method of doing so that involves you only looking at one bookcase and having the answer from there. So, we need to go to the upper right room, according to my phone. I promise you that I'm cheating purely because I don't want to, like, spend hours going through this. Plus, I want to get it right first try. So, let's check this is the right one. Space dev. And we want the book on the far left. Right. So, the bookcase on the far left in this room determines the answer in of itself. You don't need to do anything else. As long as you actually look up on a guide what the password is based on this. So from that, just to rename ourselves, that's results of failed space mission YA79. According to this guide, the password is king. So let's see how we go. There's a very good reason I want the top prize from this, and I'll explain later when we actually get to use it properly. Alright, fingers crossed. Now, the elemental materia. Oh boy. This is ridiculously useful for a number of reasons. They'll become apparent later as we get more materia, but getting it now is vital. So I'm not ashamed to have cheated my way through that one, to be quite honest. It was very, very necessary. Ah, now this fucking room. And so again, I'm going to cheat my way through this because screw it. So, we want to open a specific set of doors here in order to gain access to all the items. There's some good stuff in here. I mean, to answer your question, your point there, Gogo Toy Robot. I would just say that what Cloud really, he's obviously carrying a giant Buster Sword, and no one thinks to ask him about that. I mean, you can actually get a mop as a weapon for him later, so if he had that, it would be more appropriate. Okay. Just scrolling very hard through this. Apologies for this, I'm just trying to get back onto the particular thing here, so here we are. I also have no idea why this room exists even to begin with there, Go-Go Sonic Robot. Like, maybe it's a Shinra hazing exercise. Oh, there's items in this, like, hell maze. But you only get 3 chances to get them. Anyway, we've got them all, so that'll do. Do. And up to the next floor. Love handles, wow. I'm head of building security, so I'm just gonna spend my time, like, you know, fucking around in the gym and not actually doing anything helpful. Bang up security job there, Chief. You're doing great. Alright, let's go raid the locker room. A megaphone? Nah, I don't see that coming in handy at any point later in, like, you know, this game. No way. Don't believe it. Who would use a megaphone anyway? Come on. Wow. Considering that the floors are, like, you know, security coded to keycards, if you only had the keycard for 64 for the gym, and you really need to take a leak, you would be fucked. You'd be screwed. I wish I could be the fly on the wall for the design meeting for that particular machine. Okay, so what if I made a moray eel that also was combined with a chainsaw, and we used it to guide, like, you know, guard our, like, you know, model room for Midgar? I think this is great. Alright, let's go collect the other parts, this busy work here. Oh, I got it first time. Happy days. I mean, never mind what I said before about, you know, the giant floating chainsaw. What about this, like, whack-a-mole nonsense creature here? And the best part is, as I understand it, the remake is like, yeah, you know what? These things don't make any sense, but we're keeping them. Because why wouldn't we? Oh, right the second time as well. This isn't the guide, by the way, this is me completely guessing, and it's still working, so I'll take that. I mean, Go Sorry Robot, like, you know that Shinra HQ has on each floor one of those. It's been X amount of days since a workplace accident. You know, those little ticker things that you peel over, like. And I get the feeling it's never made it past one. I don't know, maybe that's Heidegger. Oh! Wow. That's a workplace perk, I suppose. Okay, that was a riveting conversation. Thank you very much for that, Chief. This is the best set of options, like, in an RPG ever. Flush, climb up, or get out of here. And while we're going to ponder that decision, I'm going to very quickly nip and go grab another beer. So if you excuse me just a moment. You're right, Gero. It is It is totally a Metal Gear Solid, you know. Well, since we're here, that was the worst flush noise ever. Colonel, I'm in the vents. I'm gonna go find the DARPA chief. Alright, more Reeve content here. So, before I even get any more into this particular scene, like, I mean, when I was a kid, I thought to myself, there's no way that, you know, people running a company are this cartoonishly evil. That they're just this pure. It's like, these are Captain Planet villains. But in the modern world that we live in now, and also having grown up since then, I'm just going to make it blunt and clear here. Like, there are times in which subtlety in subtext really is for cowards, and you need to present, like, you know, the head honchos of a big, like, expansionist company like this as the cartoon villains that they are. So Heidegger and Scarlet, like, cackling, and Palmer, as we'll see in a moment, losing his shit over a tax hike. Like, no, there is no time for slaves. Like, just call them what they are. You know, they are villains. They are cartoon characters. Because cartoonishly evil characters do exist in real life. I mean, if you've watched Elon Musk's Twitter, for example, he's a moron in so many fucking different ways that you'd think he was a cartoon character, but he is actually a living, breathing person. And that's just one example. I could probably name more. Reeve is the only one of them here with any nuance who hasn't been completely, like, you know, had his heart and soul just, like, chewed up and spat out by the corporate machine. He still gives a tiny amount of a shit. Fucking hell, I think that was Palmer's old face there. By the way, anyone who ever wants to say this game is not political, then you are not actually paying attention to the fucking game itself. I'm just going to say that right now. I wouldn't normally call people out on this, but like I've seen a couple of hot takes in the past where people are like, no, Final Fantasy is not political. I reject literary analysis. It's like, it's blatant. Oh, here's King Dickhead himself, Hojo. I've seen how Hojo looks, by the way, in the remake, and I'm going to echo a sentiment I saw in a tweet once, which is that they made everyone hot in the remake except for Hojo. A wise move, in my opinion. You know, Hojo, if you want to do like your mad scientist moment, maybe don't do it in front of all of the like heads of Shinra right there. Man, I hope someone's taking minutes. Imagine what they're like. Okay, 0.5, a lot of cackling. It's also very Shinra that they would build like an air vent from the fucking toilet to go over the conference room. Alright. Oh. That was me using the down arrow key thinking that it would take me back, because I work on inverse controls. Let's close the vent, keep it all polite. And we'll flush before we go. Because we're nice like that. And he looks like a rancid turnip. There's something about the word specimen in this game that's just not a fan. I mean, we made the Metal Gear Solid jokes before, but I do really think that all of the people in Shinra headquarters have the same, like, you know, 45-degree, like, really limited cone of vision that the Genome soldiers had. Yeah, that line in particular, there's something very cringy about how he says, like, my precious specimen. Sorry. I try not to let the mad scientist voice come out too much, but sometimes I just have to let rip with it. Yeah, that's coming up in just a moment, and I'm not gonna lie, that freaks me the fuck out as well. Who's a good doggy? Who's a good doggo? Oh, you're so good, you're so good. Meanwhile... Ah! Ah, fuck, nope. Yeah, that's my reaction too, to be quite honest. You know, for a laugh, I might actually take a screen cap of that and put it on a Tinder profile. So you can just be there like, you know, you're just going through your Tinder matches like this, you're just going whoop, 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 whoop. Ah! Ah, fuck! Exactly. Barrett's got the right idea. This is stupid. Let's see you going. Hi, Yuki. Hope you're doing okay, mate. And yes, you're right, Go-Go Saruwa. She does indeed have an eye nipple. Let us never speak of the eye nipple again. Ooh, alright. So, we won't be able to get much use out of the poison materia in the coming fight. But, it will be very handy later. Generally speaking, all human enemies, like Rufus, as we'll see later, the Turks, Parma, you name it, they're vulnerable to poison. They get wrecked by it. So, with that in mind... Just gonna get all the materia pops in there so we can at least try and level it up a little bit. Because we do indeed have a boss fight coming up. I don't have any tents, I don't think, either. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't know, maybe I could Google the manual, Hojo, you fuck. Bring in the specimen! Blah! I don't even know how Hojo sounds in the remake, but he must have a mad scientist voice like that. Who's a good doggo? Oh, I guess he's not a good doggo. Well. This is why I thought I would get into bestiality. Ah. At least that's what he thinks. I mean, this is Barrett's, like, modus operandi for everything. I'll just shoot it repeatedly, you know. He could be trying to open, like, you know, a beer, like one of these, and he could just decide, bang, I'll shoot it. I'm admittedly disappointed that Red 13 doesn't simply just rip his throat out and just kill him there and then. Did Hojo like get the word specimen from a crossword? Because he just repeats it over and over. Alright, we're going to send Tifa to do this. Alright, we got a boss battle, let's rock. So that's part of the reason why I've actually been trying to get Cloud to take hits, because it'll mean that he actually builds limit meter much faster. And I want him to get cross slash before we get to Rufus. Yeah, that mini scene still haunts me. Oh, we got him. Okay, fair enough then. There we go. So we're all set for Rufus next then. This is the first time we get the Cosmo Canyon theme. I mean, as rough as the translation is, I like that they're getting across the cadence that Red 13 has, that he's actually much smarter than all of them. Particularly in terms of his vocabulary and his diction. Alright, a bit of menuing here, because I want to give people specific kit and gear. Because we're going to take Red 13 with us and Aeris. So I'm just redistributing the materials appropriate. I just realised I actually need to give... Since Aeris is going to be our caster, the more slots she has for magic, the better. So... change it over now, we can put... There we go. Right, we're left with a fire that's not going to get leveled, but we got one actually for free with Red 13, so we are good. And that solves that. Let's be on our way. Actually, no. I made this mistake once in a different playthrough where I completely forgot the enemy skill materia here. I'm not going to equip it now, by the way, because we don't actually get any enemy skills until we leave Midgar entirely. So there's no need to have it actually slotted just yet. Ah, shit. So, this is what Gero was talking about. These dudes have a weapon that we can steal for Cloud. But what I want to do firstly is actually kill one of them off. I mean, he can't really do much against us right now, so I will keep stealing until I actually get this item. There we go, right. I'm gonna actually save Cloud's Limit Break. Specifically for Rufus, because we're gonna need that. There we go. So, I never knew about this as a kid, but yes, you can steal a new sword for Cloud from those soldiers, and look at that. That is a ridiculous improvement at this point in the game. It's insane. Nope. Now he appears to be stuck on me. I don't believe it. I have inexplicably just soft-locked the game. That's incredible. That's so stupid. I have literally no control over this. I don't believe it. After all that to steal the hard edge, and then I've just had the game soft-lock on me. Holy shit. I don't even recall if I saved after the boss fight, so... Whoops. Yep. That's incredible. I have never encountered that before. So, without further ado then, I'm going to have to stop the stream, kill the program, and start again, and do the boss fight again. I got nothing. I literally cannot believe that has just happened. Nothing. I mean, you can hear that in the background, I assume, like, me just hammering on the keys there. Nothing's happening. Well, fun times for all. That is insane. After all that effort, I got fucking bodied by the game's RNG. What a shitter. Okay. So yeah, I did not say before the boss fight. I'm so sorry. You're going to have to watch me do it again. Hopefully with a modicum of more efficient this time, you know. Alright, skip it as quickly as I possibly can. I hope you're all doing okay, by the way, everyone who's in chat. Thank you very much for joining me and spending time with me, just like nattering on about this game in my random way. I appreciate it a lot. I will actually go back down one floor and save after this, because at least then I know this will not happen again. Although the odds of me now getting the encounter where I'll actually steal the hard edge this time around, I get the feeling they're not going to happen. And by the way, I am a fine game player by trade, but I have never mashed a button this hard right now as I am doing, trying to skip this text so I can get to the fight as quickly as I possibly can. Alright, if you want to, you know, go grab a beer or do whatever you need to do while I do this boss fight again, feel free. I don't mind in the slightest. Alright, that wasn't so bad. And I'll try to make a complete, you know, pig's ears of the menuing this time around. Mash buns, mash buns. Right, that should do it. So, let's, you know... Let's dip downstairs, firstly, and go and save, so we don't have a repeat of that unfortunate issue. I mean, say what you will, at least the game is continually interesting. Right. Now, hopefully I get another encounter again where I can actually steal that shit from those guys. I'd like that, if at all possible. Considering I'd, like, done it. So you'll have to excuse me because I do, I feel cheated out of getting that steal, so I want to get it again. Even though the step count now does not seem to be agreeing with the game. Okay, this isn't so bad. Oh, good. And now we go through the same rigmarole. I'm very sorry, I'm hoping that at least we get a bit luckier this time around. There we go. Right. Okay, we're back on track. Let's kill this guy. Wasn't a speed bump I expected when playing this game casually, but, well, here we are. So, I'm also going to go back downstairs again and save again. Because knowing my luck, that same bug will happen again, and I don't want to waste your time, nor mine, trying to steal that particular sword. So if you'll excuse me. Right. So where were we? Alright, you little cock whistle, give me the fucking key. Yeah, you better fucking run and don't get in my way again, you little shit. Alright, fine. Yep, I just picked up as a matter of fact, Gero. Took a bit of effort, but I got it. I'm entirely okay with that as well, because I've also got now Cloud Zone break for Rufus in a little while. Alright. Stairs down. Level 66 elevator. Let's go. Let's fucking split like a tree, get out of here, you know, all that jazz. Oh, well, this is awkward. What if I said no? What if I just decided to stand here and do nothing? Well, I mean, the game's pretty entertaining, Seng. You're like, you know, it's got a good story to it. It's very charming despite its age. Combat's pretty decent. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. Nope. Here we go. Welcome to Dragon's Den! We put her in a box. We're really going to troll her Instagram page. All of her pictures are geocached. We'll know where she led to. You know, first name President, last name Shinra, like, he's a complete shitbag. But he's right. At least at here, anyway. If you've ever seen Samurai Jack, by the way, and you've seen the Scotsman's insults, that's what I expected Barrett to do to President Shinra there. Oh, he spat on me, oh dear. I'll talk to my secretary. She'll put something in the Outlook calendar for you. I'm evil. Okie dokie. I'm gonna let this music play for a bit because it's great. Because I need to take a quick break to go and have a bathroom break and also to go get more beer. So again, thank you to everyone who's been sticking around. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. I have more alcohol. Please ignore, by the way, that I also knocked one of the cans off my desk before when I sat down. And I have some snack chocolate as well, proving what a fat bastard I am. I apologise. Psst. I have whisper bits, by the way, for this part. So even though they've been captured and they're being held as prisoners, presumably for corporate execution, they're still gonna have a spat, like, you know, which one of them, like, gets to actually take Cloud on a date. Excuse me. So, the whole thing about the Cetra, the ancients, the planet, the live stream, there's obviously a lot. I admittedly know very little about it, so I only know they exist, but there's obviously a lot of, like, you know, religion, not even like major ones, but more minor ones that or even just philosophy that promotes the idea of our planet as we know it, the real world, having a life and a consciousness, the Gaia theory, stuff like that. So this isn't entirely fiction in the sense that it's not, you know, made complete out of nowhere with no real world equivalent, because people do believe it. Whereas Final Fantasy VII makes it very clear that that is textual and actual. That's the optimistic outlook, Barrett. Like, the planet is literally going to turn into like a dry rice cracker and just split apart. Like, we know Red can talk, so I'm just curious as what's going in his head, like, as to why he doesn't actually want to say anything. Barrett, you're a twat, mate. Honestly. Alright, let's just have some rest. I mean, you know, okay, we're locked up. Things are pretty bad, but I can't envision them possibly getting worse. I mean, listen to that nice music. Just having a cozy time sleeping in Shimmer HQ. You know, it's all good, and oh dear. The first thing I want to point out is I love the fact there's no music to open this bit. Like, this shit's gonna get super ominous in just a moment, but no music, that's all the better for it. like, this game is very minimalist in a lot of respects in terms of, like, how it tries to portray its atmosphere. Like, you won't see, for example, environments change. I mean, how many times have you played a video game where, you know, you visit a place, you come back to that place later and there's suddenly bloodstains or claw marks, whatever you want to call it over there. That doesn't really happen here, save for a couple of small bits, as we'll see in a moment. But the music, because Nobuo Uematsu is just a fucking savant. Like, he knows how to really sell atmosphere through music, and it does so much of the heavy lifting when the technology isn't really there to present it visually. And this entire section is great for it. Oh. Yeah, I mean, Half-Life 1 came out a year after this game. This is the Resonance Cascade moment. This is when shit hits the fan, and it never stops hitting the fan for the rest of the game. And you might say to yourself, wait, Shats, like, we saw the plate drop, and Shinra are, like, you know, major corporate bastards. And that's still all true, don't get me wrong. But this is it, like, this is the point in which, you know, things spiral rapidly and, unmitigatedly out of control, basically until the end of Disc 3. Well, we're not going to find out it's Colonel Mustard with the candlestick in the fucking drawing room, were we? By the way, one thing that I should note, there are certain times in this game when the victory fanfare will not play and it'll allow the music to continue, as it is doing now. And I like they did that. Like, sometimes, like, interrupting the mood with something more positive is not what you want to do. So the fact they took the moment, like, you know, say, hey, you know what, we want to keep the mood oppressive, like it is currently now through the music rather than interrupting it, is very welcome. Alright, let's follow the bloodstain. I mean, what could possibly have gone wrong here? It's not like, you know, the president's going to be dead or anything like that. Oh my god, he's dead! Well, that's a corporate takeover and a half. Now, Barrett here's saying the head of Shimmer is dead, but well, like any good Hydra, you cut one off and another emerges. Oh, look at Palmer go, he's off! I wouldn't be so sure of that, Tifa. And Palmer just glides away. He's an airplane. Rufus, you forgot about him, Barrett? Like, I think the writers forgot as well, because it's the first time he's been mentioned. I like how everyone's immediately going like, ooh, new present. What's he like? Is he dreamy? Who knows? I had to finish eating them because this is the most amazing roll call ever. Take it away! I'm just a flower girl from the slums. And he's just like, yeah, whatever. What a crew. To be fair, that's the reaction I've had from anyone who I've introduced myself and my friends to in the past who have been out drinking. The only present because your old man died. Like, how true is that for so many corporations in the actual real world? So basically, my dad was a dick, but he wasn't enough of a dick, and that's what I'm going to change. I'm going to fix the mistakes of the past, be a complete swap. Alright, so we've got a sequence of boss battles coming up. So this next fight, no one's going to be able to use their melee attacks. Only Barrett will be able to hit. So putting everyone in the back row is actually a genuinely good idea. But other than that, we need to get everyone properly outfitted. Right. That should be as good as the setup as we're going to get, so let's fucking make a move for it. Oh, never mind that. Alright, it's time for a boss battle. I do have to say, it was a massive dick move on the part of developers that if you were like me when you were playing this as a kid, and you're like, oh, you know what? I'll not give Red or, you know, Ares any actual materia to fight this dude with. Like, oh shit, I can't really do anything, they can't attack that. It is very nice and enjoying what I was talking about. It's like the TARDIS, it's just spatially transcendental. They could do that, but I also have to ask, like, would this also be much more fun if they had, like, easy listening elevator music? I'll do it. Oh man. This is why I have to look at my key bindings again. Because I don't want to end up like, you know, fucking this up Price the Rufus fight. It'd be nice if it actually did the sensible thing, which is, like, say, with more recent games where, oh, you know what? We'll, you know, we'll show you what you've actually got it mapped to. Alright, we only need a couple of materia for this. So the first one we want is poison. The second we want is restore. And everything else we can just slap on to make sure we give ourselves, like, you know, more AP for it. And that should do it. Let's go fuck Rufus up here. Yeah, you think your fucking dog's gonna put barrier or end barrier on you? Eat shit. I planned for this, dickhead. So long, folks. Like, is this Looney Tunes ending? I hope he's got decent upper body arm strength for that. There we go. And we're off. Well, I'd say long. I'd explain, but he just still wants to really show off even at this time. I mean, if you're going to break out of a building like this, then the only way you're going to do it is, of course, by ramping it. I'm just saying. Later, suckers. Oh, man. This is going to be a little awkward. So, in case you're not aware, switch is mapped to insert on my keyboard. And OK is mapped to Z. So Z is on the left-hand side of my keyboard, but is going to attack on the right, and insert is the other way around. Oh, jeez. I really should have thought about this, but anyway. Fun times. Basically doing my material from scratch for this. Right, that'll do it. So, let's see how horribly this goes, because my keys are completely mapped the wrong way. Fuck it, let's do it. I mean, do you see that nonsense there? This is just insane. So, well, we're off. This is the most awkward thing to control because of the insert key. I may just simply yeah, this is actually easier just trying to wedge him on the side here, rather than worrying necessarily about trying to hit them. Yeah, that'll do. I do like, by the way, that when you crash the motorbikes, they do damage to the ones immediately behind them. Alright, we're on the home stretch. Time to face mobile. Well, he changed his mind very quickly and like, do I want to use the flamethrower or not? I'm not really sure. Cloud gets a killing blow and that's it. That's the end of Midgar. The road to nowhere. This is a good visual, by the way, just because, I mean, jokes I make about the road to nowhere, like, this is the point in which the world opens up for you, so it's fitting that you get to see that in the distance. I mean, even look at this though, like, I've got this particular saying on that allows me to see the entrances, so there's always the hint, even now, that you could come back. Let's go. Embarrassed to stop like mid fist pump. Alright, so for parties we are going to take Eris with us because she's our best caster, and we're going to obviously walk our dog while we're at it. So Eris and Red. And with that, we're now in the wider world. So, I'm going to leave it there for this evening. No more Final Fantasy for the time being. We've made it out in Midgar, and that's good enough for the moment. I will return at some point in the coming days to do Calm and the entirety of the flashback that follows. I hope you've enjoyed the stream thus far. I will be continuing to do this all the way until the completion of this game. And thank you very much to everyone who's been chatting in stream chat here, taking time to come join us. I really appreciate it. I hope whatever you're doing right now, wherever you may be, that you're safe, you're sound, you're happy, you and your loved ones are okay, friends and family, that you're all doing alright despite the current circumstances that we're in. And if this stream is giving you any small joy, on a Saturday night, I cannot be happy that that's the case, and I will continue to do so. But I'm going to take the moment now to save the game, because Lord knows this game has had its issues already. And with that, I will call it an evening. Thank you very much for joining me, everyone. Have a great day, great evening, wherever you may be. Take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.